Hi, this is Brett Strauss, president of NetExam. Today we want to talk about the NetExam AI Impact Analyzer. I'm going to go through a few slides to show you the highlights of what the tool does. First of all, you get personalized analysis. You get to identify the strengths and weaknesses of each individual student that's consuming your training. You get to impact measurement. Evaluate how the training affects either the sales goals of your sales team or maybe the reduced support tickets for your customers if you're doing customer training. Performance optimization. We used AI to identify the courses with the biggest impact on job performance, which helps you make better decisions on what courses people need to be taking out of your LMS. ROI calculations. You can analyze training completions and job performance to compute the ROI of the training. How much money you're investing in your training and what are you getting back out of that investment? And finally, sales impact. Determine down to the dollar which curriculum boosts sales the most. That way you can make sure that your students are consuming those trainings. Today I'm here with Hamatsu Karunadasa, our CTO at NetExam, and he's going to walk you through the actual features of the application. Hamatsu?
Thanks, Brett. So here's an example of the NetExam AI Learning Impact Analyzer applied to your sales team. This can be your own sales team, or it can even be an extended sales team like your channel partners. I'm going to focus on the first graph here. The first graph shows course completions versus sales revenue. The data here clearly shows a positive correlation between the two metrics. When the total number of course completions goes up, the revenue seems to be steadily increasing. The data shows a correlation, but not necessarily a causation. As we know, there are many factors that affect sales revenue, such as market conditions, product pricing, etc. But there are AI methods that we can use to determine if the training is a significant factor that affected the revenue. The second graph shows the cumulative course completions versus revenue. And the third one is kind of interesting as it shows the score of a selected exam versus the revenue generated by a learner. In other words, can the exam score predict how well the learner will perform? If it does a good job, the exam can be a good indicator if the learner is ready to perform at the optimum level. Another thing the Learning Impact Analyzer does is that it identifies the gaps in training between a high performer and a low performer, and it then can identify those gaps and recommend those training to the low performers.
So basically you're pulling in revenue data from another system, correct?
Correct.
So that's a CRM?
Yes, it can be pulled from a CRM system, pretty much we connect with all major CRMs like Salesforce.com, Oracle Fusion, Microsoft Dynamics, and we can pull from any other CRM that has an API as well.
What if you want to measure something else? What if you're doing customer training and you want to measure the impact on the customer's experience?
As far as there's something quantitative that you can measure, we can pull that. It can be for a customer training, it can be the customer satisfaction. It can be the total number of tickets that are closed or tickets that are not getting opened after the sales training, after training has been consumed, etc. So anything quantitative can be measured and its impact can be realized.
So from a customer standpoint, you would be looking for a down slope in the graph of the tickets that they're filling out.
Exactly. And we'll be looking for an increase in the number of the renewals, etc. So you want the success factors to go up in that scenario.
Excellent. I appreciate it, Hamatsu. Thanks for your time. And if you want to learn more, just visit netexam.com. We can set up a demo for you today. Thanks for your time.